Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome to the Steve Mosley Show, and welcome to episode number 6. We made it past episode 5, now we're shooting for episode 10. Every milestone matters, but first of all, this is history. This is the first episode that we are on the Uprising Network. Yes, sir. If y'all didn't, go ahead and check out episode 5, where we interviewed the owner of the Uprising Network, the creator of the Uprising Network, Mr. Barry himself. He came on, talked about his perspective of the network and everything, but the interesting thing is, after the show, we talked at length, at least 30 minutes. He said, you know what, let's bring the show, the Steve Mosley Show, onto the Uprising Network. Now, the Uprising Network is a Detroit-based media place for content creators. It's a network on YouTube for content creators to post their things and get noticed. And hey, we moving up, baby. So I'm so appreciative of that. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to all the Uprising Network new fans that's checking this video out. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. We got nowhere to go but up. And if you're here today, it's one of two things. One, you're probably curious to see what the hell is this guy bringing to the Uprising Network. Or two, you're here for that college advice. And I got it all for you. I got it all for you. And I ain't about to hold nothing back. I got it all for you. So, where should we begin? Let's start with my experiences, right? Because I feel like, I should give you a little bit of my experience, just to give you a different perspective and show you what's going on around here. So, first of all, me personally, I started off at Adrian College in the fall of 2019. That was my freshman year. Went there mostly to play football, also major in journalism. And after a while, I kind of realized, well, I'm only here to play football, and I don't really have that great of a chance to go into the league. I mean, you got to be honest with yourself sometimes. And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of wasting my time here. Bounced, came back home, went to Wayne State. Been here since the winter of 2020. My last semester will be this semester. Right now I'm in the process, and hopefully looking like I will be accepted to Howard University for the fall of 2021 to finish my last 2 years. I am hype. So geeked about that one. Y'all don't even know, man. HBCU, HU, come on now. Ain't no getting no better than that. But yeah, man, just letting y'all know a little bit about my experience. And, for me, college has been great, man. I've been checking, life goals just like that, just going off of that. I've had a great time. No regrets. I feel like everything in my life and in this world happens for a reason, and everything I've done and that's happened to me in college has happened for a reason. God puts everything before people for a reason. Don't nothing happen without his command. So you feel what I'm saying? So let's get out of that and let's roll into what I got here. This little list for y'all. Put this little list together. You feel me? A little something, little razzle dazzle, you feel me? So let's talk about the first thing. The first thing about college that you need to worry about or know about is how to pay for college. And I know you hear all the stories about student loans and debt and this, but look, some way, somehow, if you go be on somebody's campus, you got to pay something. Unless you a 4.0 student, which is great. That's fantastic. If you're not, you go somehow, some way be paying something. So let's talk about it. First and foremost, this is a word or a phrase or a thing that you're tired of hearing of: fast foot. But fast foot is the easiest way to get money for college. It is free money for college, basically. Not entirely free, but mostly free. My experience with fast food has been okay, but the problem is I know kids that their parents make $30,000 altogether, and fast food thinks like, oh, I only need to give you this amount because your parents make $30,000. It's not that easy, and a lot of people are struggling, working 3 to 4 jobs in college to pay for college. So first of all, fast food. Fast food opens up at least the first week of October or the first week of November every year. I can't remember exactly which one, but I do know fast food does open around that time. Fast food is, they're easy to deal with, but at the same time, like if you're not somebody that's very tech savvy, or you just don't know much about your parents, it's a long process. Me personally, I'm very tech savvy. I know all my parents' information, so it's just snapping a finger for me. After your freshman year, you don't have to reapply every year. Well, you have to reapply, but it's literally just, are there anything you want to change on your fast food? No? Okay, submit it again. And same school and everything, so it should be good. FAFSA is, the main way to pay for it. Scholarships is also a way. Most scholarships are merit-based scholarships, which means you have a certain GPA. You played a certain sport, or what am I looking for here? Not a certain sport. I already said a certain sport. Or you had a great SAT, ACT score, so that right there is another way to get scholarships if you have good grades. If you're not, that great of a student, you might be looking for outside scholarships. So things to avoid with outside scholarships: don't look for no essay scholarships, because those are total BS. Those are just scholarships like that over 1 million people can apply for, and 1 million people will apply for, and they probably just throw their names in a randomizer and just pick one. So the odds of that are slim to none. So websites like Niche and websites like Scholarship Points and things like that, avoid. I know FastWeb is a good one. Usually when I'm looking for scholarships, I just search into Google. For my major, it was journalism, so journalism major scholarships. HBCU scholarships, Black student scholarships. And you can get scholarships for anything, for being, for your race, for your religion, for your hometown, for your state, for being in a club, being in an organization, being in a group, being left-handed. A lot of things you can get scholarships for. So please, please, please don't give up. Keep looking. You will find something. Every amount matters, whether it's $500 or $500 or $20,000. Every amount matters. So please take it all seriously, and please just get as much money as possible. I hate seeing people. I've seen people in my own two eyes drop out of college because they can't afford it, or drop out of college because it's just not financially smart for them to be in college right now, and they have to take a gap year. And a gap year messes people up. I've seen when people take a gap year, people tend to, I'm not saying this is always the case, people tend to not go back, or not do as great as they did, or just feel out of place when they get back. So that's just my way of trying to help you. If you've exhausted all those options, you still have like a huge balance, then loans are your last resort. Let's talk about Parent Plus loans. If you're a dependent student, you will want to you can, through FAFSA, you can get a Parent Plus loan. The loan goes to your parents. Your parents only have to have a decent credit score. Think about 620, 630 for a credit score. Not a bad credit score at all. And you end up, so they file for it. If they get it, they send the FAFSA, then sends it to the school. The school sends FAFSA back your cost of attendance, which is your balance, and it pays off the balance. Now, the problem people have with that is, my parents don't want to sign off. My parents don't want a loan on their credit. So what you're going to eventually have to do is refinance the loan. Refinancing is going to like a student loan refinancer that will take the loan, restructure the contract from FAFSA, and put it on your credit, and you have to pay it off after college. So if that's something you have to do, it's something you have to do. Private student loans as well. Things about those are you need to have good credit for those. They are not going to take anyone without good credit. Not going to take anyone without a good credit history. And yeah, so good luck with those. Loans should be a last-ditch effort. They should never be your first choice, because coming out of college with debt is something you're going to have for years. And years and years and years. So keep all that in mind when we're talking about paying for college, guys. FAFSA should be your number one choice. Scholarships, grants as well. Grants, you find grants online as well. And lastly, your last resort, which is loans, student loans. Let's talk about dorms, shall we? So dorms is something that's always very exciting for college students. I know I was so excited to get to my dorm. And in my freshman year, I remember like our coach, because I did play college football like my first year of college, was like, you guys can move in early if you want to. And I jumped at the opportunity. It was like 2 days early, and I moved in, and I was so happy. But dorms are something else, because a lot of them are like jail cells. Like, let's be real. If you've seen dorms undecorated, and people are doing their move-in vlogs and they're undecorated, though, that's really how it looks like. They look like jail cells. It's what you make of it, though. If you flip a dorm, you can make it look and feel like home, but most people don't care. Most people just throw a few sheets and covers and throw LED lights up and be like, oh, home. That's not how it's supposed to be. So put effort into decorating your dorm. keep your dorm clean. Don't be that person that has the dorm that smells. Don't be the person that has the dorm that's always dirty and no one wants to be in there. Like I said, put effort into your dorm. And moreover, let's talk about roommates. So my roommate experience when I was at Adrian College, me and my roommate, we got along great. We met in the spring at a football, like a day for the incoming football players. We became best friends, still best friends to this day. I consider him my brother. We don't have to talk every day. We're just brothers. If I call him, he goes pick up. If he call me, I'm gonna pick up. Great guy. We got along great. Both like sleeping in the cold, so that was perfect. But I'll talk about that more later. When I got to Wayne State last winter, I was in a suite with 3 other people, and we all got along great. Everyone did their own thing, everyone went their own way, and never had an issue. Like, never once had an issue. I feel like, I guess it's just easier for guys because we don't care about much. Girls, I'm not saying all, but most girls just tend to look for drama and cause drama, and, there will be guys like that, but I haven't ran into any like that, like living with them. In this past semester, I lived by myself, but now I'm back home because it just wasn't a financially smart decision. Let's talk about dorm decor, and I have an entire page on dorm decor, so I'm gonna get y'all right. The first things first, you need a comforter. Fellas, try to get outside of the navy blue, black, dark color thing. Throw some color in there. Mine is gray, but like my theme was gray and white because I am a minimal person, so the minimalist style I love, so gray and white works perfectly for me. But if you're just like blue, navy blue, red, this is just like, okay, dude, like, what makes your dorm different than anybody else? Throw a blanket, great investment. Your throw blanket and your comforter will be very, very important because your comforter, if you like sleeping in the cold, the comforter will help you. If you like it hot, you don't want to sleep under the comforter. So a throw blanket is fine, for people that, for either or, it's fine. Sheets, you can find those for cheap at Target, like $5-10. Pillows, mattress pad will change your life. Like, I had a mattress pad for the first time. I had a mattress pad in my freshman year of college, and it changed my life. I can't sleep without a mattress pad anymore. Like, it just doesn't feel right. It's a huge difference, guys. Storage is very important as well. You get storage cubbies, under the bed storage, all those things. Amazon, Target, Walmart, all that. Very important because they don't give you enough storage. They don't give you enough closet space at all. Towels, so body towels, face cloths, things of that nature will be excellent. All needed. And moving on more to that, shower shoes. So a lot of freshman dorms have community bathrooms. My freshman dorm had a community bathroom. It's a bathroom in the middle of the hallway for the floor. Usually, floors are divided by sex, so there's not women and men in the same bathroom. But you're gonna need shower shoes for that because there's 1,000 people using that shower, and there's 1,000 people that have used the shower, hundreds of thousands of people that use that shower before you. You don't want to be that person that's putting their feet in that shower because that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. A shower caddy is needed as well, which is a little thing that you can get, Target, Walmart, carry your stuff from the bathroom, from your room to the bathroom and back. Toiletry is needed, obviously. Mattress cover. Yes, mattress cover is needed because hundreds of thousands of people have slept on that mattress, and if you're just going to put your bare body on that mattress, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. But yeah, mattress covering also helps prevent bed bugs, and we don't want that whatsoever. A futon if you have the room, or a comfy chair. Either or will work. Probably a futon. I've never had one, but I've had friends that have had one, and I'm like, okay, this is a great idea. Tupperware, silverware, you need that. Especially in college, you eating the noodles, man. You need in frozen foods, you need the Tupperware and silverware. Wall art to help make, decorate the walls and not make it look so bare and prison-like. Laundry hamper to carry your, there will probably be laundry rooms in your building, but you don't want to just carry clothes in your hand and everything's just falling out and everything. Get your laundry hamper, preferably one with wheels. I got mine like $20 from Target. with wheels, and it's fantastic. A calendar and dry erase board. If you're anything like me, you cannot stay organized unless you have a calendar or a planner or a dry erase board where you write everything down. Keep one. Always keep one, and use it to your advantage. A fan. So a lot of, and this is true, a lot of college dorms struggle with giving their students consistent heat, consistent cooling. This is more for cooling. It's hot. You get in there like September, October, those hot days, you're gonna need a fan. And if you're especially somebody like me that likes to sleep in the cold and the thermometer's not working, you're gonna need a fan. So think about investing in a cheap little fan. A mirror. Not all dorms have mirrors. I know, crazy, right? Extension cords. You're gonna have a lot of things plugged up. Extension cords, at least 2 or 3, will get you through the year. Microwaves, of course, for frozen foods, noodles, things like that. Warming up foods. Mini fridge. If you're not in an apartment style dorm where there's a microwave and mini fridge, you're gonna need both of those in your room. Don't be the weirdo that has a microwave and a mini fridge in his room, in their room, and then have a mini fridge and microwave in the kitchen of their apartment style dorm. I've seen that. I hate it. Like, what's the point? And last thing, clothes. You're gonna need clothes. You're gonna need business clothes. You're gonna need party clothes. Dress up clothes, and you're gonna need comfy clothes. So don't pack your entire closet, but pack your entire closet. You get it. All right, let's get back away from the dorm decor and more into the nitty gritty of things. What do we got here first? Wake up and dress yourself. So this is something I did not for online school. I never got dressed up for online school. I didn't see the point. Maybe because online school took just the energy out of everyone, but never did. But when we had in-person classes, I did wake up and get nice and dressed. And that's something that you should take pride in. I feel like when you wake up and you dress like, basically what I'm dressed like right now, you have this like mood of, I'm just lazy, I'm chilling. When you wake up, you take a fresh shower and you dress for success, looking good. You ain't got to be, sugar sharp, but putting on a nice little outfit every day can make you feel like, all right, I'm here for business. I'm here to put in work. That's just a little tidbit from what I've gotten in college so far. Don't force friends at all. You can always sense when people are forcing friends or trying to fit into a friend group that's not in their ideals. College is such a big place, no matter what college you go to, whether it's community, state, or Ivy League, HBCU, there's so many people there. There's people that are gonna think and like the same things as you and be the same type of, not exactly the same type of person, but you're gonna have almost the same ideals, and you're gonna enjoy things together, and you're gonna go through highs and lows together. Please, you will find your friend group. There is a friend group for everyone in college, so please don't force a friend group. So for freshmen, those people that you are in a group chat with right now, maybe 1 or 2 of those people will be your friend out of 60. The rest will just walk right past you, like don't even know you. So don't overthink that too much. It's not really worth it. The group meets it's just people that then they find their own friends on campus. They're just not. So remember that. Let's move on here. Get ahead of your work. So it's been easier to do that with online work because teachers just post work and then just like, all right, do it when you need to. But in person, it's also depending on the professor, they allow you to do this. A lot of professors have work and it's posted to like an online homework thing or something like that. And go ahead and get ahead of that work, dude. Get ahead of that work because as soon as it starts to pile up, it piles up and your anxiety is through the roof. I know that's how I am. That's why I get ahead of all my work. And it's led to a lot of success for me in college, honestly. I wouldn't be able to go to Howard if I was behind on work. It's a mindset. When you don't have your parents watch you anymore, it's on you. There's no teacher coming to you like, hey, can you turn this in? No, it's all on you, man. And some people, they flip that switch in college. Like, okay, some people, they don't. And those are the ones that don't really last in college. So please get ahead of your work. Do not, base your high school GPA and intelligence on what you're going to do in college. I wasn't the best student in high school. I just wasn't. Was the effort? Probably. But when I got to college, I'm a 3.0 student right now. And that's all thanks to me finding what study habits work for me, finding what works for me, finding my work schedule, how I want to work, how I want to do my homework. There's nobody that can tell me how to do my homework, because there's no parents there. So you got to do what you got to do and find what works for you and find what will make you successful as a student, and you will find the best success. I promise you. Little tidbit here: do not buy textbooks from the school bookstore. They will overcharge the hell out of you for that. Renting textbooks, I would say go to Chegg, mainly Chegg. Just Chegg. Chegg has always been great for me for textbooks. You can rent books for like $15-$10, sometimes like $8-9. Some books are a little more pricey to rent, but they're way less than buying them from the bookstore or buying them just from anywhere. So that's definitely one to look out for. Because unless a book is like fully required to be bought by the bookstore, like only the school sells it, don't get it from the bookstore unless it's a good price. Just don't. Rate My Professor will be your best friend. Rate My Professor is a website where you can look up the professor that you're thinking about taking for a class, and it will be reviews from students that have taken this professor recently, years before, like all-time reviews. And they'll give them a rating, and they'll give them their comments. It's usually a grade rating, actually, and they'll be honest. So please do that. I know freshmen going into your freshman year, you usually can't pick classes. That next semester, that winter semester, you can do it. Like, please do it. So just please, Rate My Professor will be your best friend. Moreover as well, it's okay to change your major. I've changed my major 3 times already. I'm back to my original major, but I wanted to explore the major, so I did it. I wouldn't advise you to do that. I'd just advise you to go undecided and just explore things and just take general education classes that will still, help you fill those requirements. But yeah, like, please explore it. Don't be a person like, all right, I'm psychology, and then like you get to your senior year, like, oh, I want to do social work. Well, it's too late now. You're a few credits away from a psychology degree, so it's never too late. But you want to do it early. Get all that out of your system early. Take summer courses. Take general ed summer courses. Never take like major specific courses in the summer at community colleges, because sometimes they don't really transfer over. But gen eds, like the general eds, whatever they call them at your school, take those in the summer at a community college. Never take them at the university unless you have the money, because they will charge you like $1,000 per credit. Literally, per credit class. They will charge you $1,000. That's what my school did. I take mine at community college every year. It's like $800 for like 10 credits. Like, come on now. You can't beat that. You just can't. So please look into that, for your summer semester next year. Look into doing that. Let's see what we got here. I already talked, yeah, but I'm gonna go more in depth with this. No one is here to no one is at college to hold your hand. There's no parents saying, do your homework, do this, that. They can check on you all they want to, but they can't make you do anything. You have to have that mindset, like, I'm here, I'm paying all this money, I've made it here for a reason. Let me just do what I gotta do. It's not, it's not hard to do. So just make it happen. I've seen people fall off the wagon. Honestly, my roommate fell off the wagon. Adrian, he fell off the wagon. He was too busy, and he's okay with me saying this. He was too busy with chasing a girl and smoking and partying. And, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but he just didn't, at the end of the day, he didn't take care of business. I partied, partied every weekend, but I still took care of my business. At the end of the day, I did what I had to do. You feel what I'm saying? I did everything a college student would do and take care of my business. It's possible, guys. Just make it happen. like I said, find what works for you. What works for you? You like to study at the library, you like to study in the student center, you like to study in your room, in the lounge area of your dorms, whatever works for you. In the car, just find a place that's like, this is my study area. This is where I want to study. This is where I feel comfortable studying, and it will work perfectly for you. My area personally is in my room, in my bed, studying. Or I love a desk. That's why I have a desk here. I love having a desk. It's just something about having a desk that makes you want to do work. So whatever it is for you, just make sure it works, for you. Guys, don't do early classes. And I feel like there's gonna be somebody who's like, oh, I wake up early for school. It's fine. Like, I was that guy. I woke up, like I said, I was an athlete, so I would wake up most days 5 a.m. to go to, a 5:30, 6 a.m. workout, and then go to school and then have like an 8-hour day and be fine. But waking up for those 8 a.m.s are brutal. I took an 8 a.m. my freshman year of college at Adrian, and it was brutal. I made it every day. My friends didn't. Like, they would ask me what happened. So they're brutal. They are. It's just some days you don't feel like getting up, but you got to get up and you got to go, because you don't want the day you come, like, you'd miss, to be the day that something happens in class and you're asking questions. And teachers notice people that show up every day and put in effort, and they notice the ones that just don't care. Be mindful of that. Also, go to office hours for your professors. I've seen people get their C+ rounded up to a B- because they go to office hours and maybe they didn't make the grade, but their professor seen the effort they were putting in, and it just happens that way. Sometimes you have to teach yourself, and you've probably heard this before, but this is just a little small tidbit here. You might have to teach yourself. Sometimes professors just give you the lesson. They go over their PowerPoint, and that's it. They don't have much else to give you. They're just like, all right, here's the PowerPoint, here's the lesson, go ahead, do the work. Hopefully you'll get a professor like that. Hopefully you get a professor that's like here to do their job and sit there. But either way, they're gonna get paid whether they teach you or not. So you might as well get something out of it. Stay out of drama. Do not be that person that sits there and isn't all the dramas in everyone's face. And don't be a clout chaser either, because clout chasers I hate a clout chaser. I can spot a clout chaser from a mile away. Don't have everyone's name in your mouth. That's like the most annoying thing ever. Having someone like just spreading rumors about everybody just because you can. Because if people don't know that you're a liar, they have no reason not to believe you. So as soon as you start spreading rumors about people, that the worst thing you could do is ruin somebody's name. Like, that's just low down, dirty, and horrible. So don't get involved in drama, guys. Don't be that person. Nobody cares about your high school life whatsoever. Don't wear your varsity jacket. Don't talk about your honors program and your GPA and this. Nobody cares. Like, this is college. Everyone was prom queen. Everyone was prom king. Everyone was NHS president, and everyone was captain of this team and that team and this team. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You come into college, we're all in the same thing. We're all broke. We're all fighting for a degree. We're all trying to reach the mountaintop. Remember that. And lastly, make the best of it. They said high school would be the best 4 years of your life. It was nowhere near compared to college. College has been so far the best 2 years of my life. I've learned so much about myself as a person. I'm mentally and physically in the best place I've ever been in my life. I feel great. College has given me the opportunity to meet so many great people, get out there, become the person college is about finding who you are as a person. There's people that peak in high school. That's a shame. You should be a completely different person by the time you leave high school and when you leave college. Like, you should be unrecognizable. Truly. So just take this advice and heed my words. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, you rock. You rock. If you didn't, that's okay as well. I know I tend to ramble a little bit, but hey, I'm just trying to give you guys some advice and some guidance, because I know freshman year for you guys, and I know another year for transfer students is creeping up. So thank you guys for watching. Welcome to Steve Mosley Show. Thank you to the Uprising Network. Thank you to me for the Steve Mosley Show. Thank you guys for watching. I say that 1,000 times, but I just can't thank you enough. Every view means everything to me. It does. Every view, every like, every comment, every subscription, every time you hit the notification bell, it means so much to me. So thank you. Love and peace. It's been the Steve Mosley Show. I'm out. See you.